You're with your baby, and you're parked alone on a summer night. You're deep in love, but you're deeper in the woods. You think you're doing alright. Did you hear that voice? Did you see that face? Or was it just a dream? This can't be real, that only happens, babe, on the movie screen. Oh, but he's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back. The man behind the mask, and he crawled out of his hole. You're swimming with your girl out on Lover's Lake, and the wind blows cold. It chills your bones, but you're still on the make. That's a bad mistake. Ah, but the moon was full, and you had a chance to be all alone. But you're not alone. This is your last dance and your last romance. Yeah, 'cause he's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back. The man behind the mask, and he crawled out of his hole. Oh, if you see him come and get away if you can, just keep on running, run as fast as you can. He's a dangerous.
I just want to put the record straight. We never said that Jason was afraid of water. We never wrote that. That was not in our script.
And he's watching you, and he knows your house. No, don't turn out the lights. Yeah, 'cause he's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back. The man behind the mask, and he's after your soul. He's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back. The man behind the mask, and he's after your soul. He's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back.
Living in the city ain't no big deal. You gotta have a heart made of stainless steel. If the crack don't get you, then the hookers will. Living in the city ain't no big deal. I'm a typical guy in a typical sense, but I know how it feels to hit the pavement. I've been out on the street and I felt the heat. I like to get down when I'm jamming to the fresh beat. I know what's what and I know what's right. Won't find me shooting like a cannon, smoking on a peace pipe. I'd rather do something that's a little more real. Living in the city ain't no big deal.
Living in the city. Living in the city.
I walked into a bar and into a fight. I guess I had to see stars before I seen the daylight. I didn't know what to do, it didn't make much sense. I'll have to chalk it up to experience. So I keep walking down the same old street with the same old moves to the same old beat. My engine running hot like an automobile. Living in the city ain't no big deal. Living in the city ain't no big deal. You gotta have a heart made of U.S. steel. If the crack don't get you, then the hookers will. Living in the city ain't no big deal. Yo, I'm just chilling on this dope rhyme, locking some dope time. Y'all out there, I want you to jam to this because this is hard. Kick it. Kick it. dragging your heels. Living in the city ain't no big deal. Wake up, pal, you're asleep at the wheel. Living in the city ain't no big deal. I'm a lean, mean, deaf machine. I got a pistol in my pocket and a Technicolor dream. It gets so hard, if you know what I mean. Hanging with the boys when we're busting out the scene. We're just wildin' to the quiet storm, waiting for the train while the tracks are still warm. We be jamming, but we're spinning our wheels. Living in the city ain't no big deal.
Living in the city.
Living in the city ain't no big deal. You gotta have a heart made of stainless steel. If the crack don't get you, then the hookers will. Living in the city ain't no big deal. Why do these guys always try to pull my card? But I'm too hard, they can't test me. Come on, man, be real. Man, I'm just too tough, I'm too rough, I'm just too smart. You can't catch me, you might as well forget it. Yo, man, step back, step off, or get stepped on. Gonna get funky now. Let me hear you scream. Like I said before, step back or get stepped on. Come in peace or leave in pieces, boy.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows, I steal it and they froze.